Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Study English with Seema Saini. I'm Seema Saini. I hope you all are good. Today we will discuss
Questions Chapter The Adventure.
Class 11 Hornbill book. So stay with me till the end. Let's start.
First of all, textual questions. Question 1. You neither traveled to the past nor the future. You were in the present, experiencing a different world. Explain briefly. Answer. Professor Gaitonde had been hit by a truck. He became unconscious, but his mind kept working. He was a historian. Before his accident, he had been thinking about the Battle of Panipat. He was wondering what course history would have taken if the result of the battle had gone the other way. Though he became unconscious after the accident, his mind remained active. He remained very much in the present, but his mind experienced a different world. Question 2. You have passed through a fantastic experience, or more correctly, a catastrophic experience. Explain briefly. Answer. Professor Gaitonde was a historian. He was to deliver a lecture on the topic, what course history would have taken if the result of the Battle of Panipat had gone the other way. When he was hit by the truck, he was thinking about this very topic. He was thinking what would have happened if the Marathas had not lost the war. While lying unconscious, his mind took it as a real historical fact and started retracing India's history. He felt proud of an India that he had experienced, an India that had always been self-reliant and self-respecting, that had never been under the British rule. It was indeed a fantastic and catastrophic experience. Question 3. Gangadhar Pant could not help comparing the country he knew with what he was witnessing around him. Explain briefly. This is important question. Answer. The country that Gangadhar Pant knew was real India we all know. It was an India that fell steadily after the fall of the Marathas in the Battle of Panipat. It remained under the British rule for more than 150 years. It had become weak and helpless, but the country that Gangadhar Pant was witnessing around him was totally different. In his stream of consciousness, he had imagined that the Marathas had defeated Ahmad Shah Abdali and become very powerful after the Battle of Panipat. They remained in power till the end of the 20th century. They were gradually replaced by democratically elected bodies. Next question, question 4. Briefly explain the lack of determinism in quantum theory. Answer. According to this theory, a man, while living in the present, can experience a number of different worlds, but only one at a time. Rajendra explains this by giving the example of an electron. If an electron is fired from a source, it can be in many different states. We can't determine its exact state by any scientific law, but at one given time, it can be only in one state where it has been observed. Similarly, the human mind can be in any number of different worlds, but only one at a time. Question 5. Explain briefly. You need some interaction to cause a transition. This is important question. Answer. According to the catastrophe theory, small changes in circumstances lead to sudden shifts in behavior. At the time of the accident, Professor Gaitonde was thinking about the Battle of Panipat. He was wondering what course history would have taken if the result of the battle had gone the other way. The neurons in his brain acted as a trigger and the transition took place. He really began to believe that the Marathas had won the war. He retraced the whole history on the basis of this transition. And the transition took place as a result of the interaction of the neurons in his brain. They acted as a trigger and the mind started working on a different track. Question 6. Why do you think Professor Gaitonde decided never to preside over meetings again? This is most important question. Answer. Professor Gaitonde is preparing for his 1000th presidential lecture. While he is going for his evening stroll, he is hit by a truck. He falls down unconscious and is found there in the morning. But in the meantime, his mind has been to a number of different worlds. He even makes a presidential speech during which he has harrowing experience. The audience don't want to listen to him. Still, he keeps on talking. The audience swarm to the stage and throw him out bodily. He is then lost in the crowd. Professor Gaitonde can vividly recall all his experience, which his mind has witnessed. Therefore, he decides never to preside over meetings again. Next question, question number 7. What was new in volume 5 of his history book? Answer. In the volume 5 of his history book, there was the description of the Battle of Panipat. It said that the Marathas won this battle handsomely. Abdali was routed and chased back to Kabul. But the truth was that Abdali had won the battle. Now next question, question number 8. Why do you think Professor Gaitonde decided not to preside over the meetings again? Answer. Professor Gaitonde recalls an incident when he had a very unpleasant experience during a presidential address. The audience did not want to listen to him. Even eggs and tomatoes were thrown at him. So, he decided not to preside over the meetings again.
That's all for today. For more videos, please like, share, comment and subscribe the channel. Keep watching. देखते रहिए और सीखते रहिए. Till then, bye. Take care.